What's up guys, Beachless Chaff here, bringing you a brand new Call of Duty Ghost tips and tricks video. In this video we're going to be trying to cover how to get those chem strikes a little bit easier. And I'm going to be running through things like my gun setup that I use in this video, what kill streaks I would suggest, how to play the maps and stuff like that. What we're going to do, we're going to jump in as quick as we can because I've cut quite a lot of this video out because it's really slow and boring. And I've just kept in the really core good parts of this gameplay. So we're going to start off with game mode selection. I always pick Team Deathmatch, to be honest, just for the pure fact I'm most used to Team Deathmatch. I'm a Team Deathmatch player just because I don't like domination. I always get put in, well, I like the game mode domination, but I always get put in with team members that don't play objectives. We're always getting spawn trapped, and that's not a good thing when you're trying to go for high kill streaks. It's really harder, it's really a lot harder to be getting high kill streaks when you're being spawn trapped and you haven't really got any control of the map. So yeah, game mode selection is pretty easy really. It's whatever you feel most comfortable in. Obviously domination and kill confirmed and game modes like that, ground war, are easier because you haven't got a kill. The kill limit is higher, and if you don't collect the tags in kill confirmed, obviously the game lasts a lot longer and you get a lot more kills. Whereas Team Deathmatch are limited to 75, and free for all is actually a really easy way of getting chem strikes. The only thing is, if you go higher than like a 5 kill streak, you're not going to get a chem and then die. You're not going to get a chem strike that game. But it is very good for sound whoring and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty much just play a game mode that you're comfortable with, that you know the spawns in, and that you know you can control the map a bit better in than any of the other game modes. Second is the weapon selection. You always want to be using a weapon that you feel most comfortable with, that you feel that you can deal the most damage with, and that's the same sort of thing with perks. My setup here that I'm running is the AK-12 with silencer and extended mags. The perks that I'm using is quick draw, ready up, stalker, focus and amplify. For obvious reasons, amplify is just an absolute amazing perk. I have Triton 720 plus headset, so this perk comes in absolutely amazingly for me. And then my specialist streaks is, first of all, I unlock sleight of hand, then scavenger, and then dead silence. And then my bonus, I think, is it 11 kills or 12 kills? It's either 11 or 12 kills. Is hardline, ping, off the grid, and takedown. Takedown's just one of those really good perks for if you're trying to play a bit more sly now, because you know you're coming up on a big streak. It comes in a lot handier when they don't know where their teammates are dying. And also ping is probably one of the most underrated perks for a specialist perk. I don't normally run it on my like first class perks, the ones which I actually put on my setup. Sorry guys, just had to clear my throat there. But I always run ping on my specialist if I'm going for chem strikes, just because you can use it as a sort of sound key as well to know where people are. So if you hear that ping noise, you know there's someone in that circle. Then you can look up at the radar and see exactly where they are. So there's my gun setup and my perks. If you do want to use really strong perks, use the perks that I got in this video. Just go back and listen to that section again and put them on any assault rifle, and I can assure you they work really well. I actually play with one of my subscribers quite a lot, and he used these perks, and he did say that it was a really good selection. So if you are struggling for perks to use, give them a go, and I'm sure they will give you the advantage over the enemies. The next thing is always use the specialist kill streaks if you're like first going for that chem strike. It's a lot easier to know exactly how many kills you're on with just your gun, rather than having to add up all your kill streak kills and your gun kills, because as we all know, kill streak kills do not count towards your chem strike. Unfortunately, it has to be either 24 with hardline or 25 actual gun kills. The next thing is, I would say, is don't ever go in like the center of the map or in the center of the hotspots. Where you want to position yourself is somewhere where you can control that hotspot, but without being in long lines of sight that the enemies are going to be able to pick you off quite easily. As you can see in this map, I don't really stray too far away from this left-hand top corner where I am now, around this top building. I find this probably one of the best spots to hold. So if you're trying to go from on this map, try this area. Sounds that you can hear through your headsets are super loud in this part of the map. You can always tell exactly where people are running and exactly where people are. Like if they're coming through the building, you can hear all the wood footsteps and stuff like that. And you can actually like create your own hotspot in a way, because if you kill enough people in one certain area, they're going to keep coming back for you. And if you can take them out, you've obviously got huge advantages over them if you're always in the better position. Then we have the gun attachment that I would always use if you're first starting off going for a chem strike, and that is the silencer attachment. It's really hard to try and get these without a silencer compared to when it is, because as you know, if you're stuck in the spawn and you shoot without a silencer, every one of those teammates are going to be hunting for you. They're going to come straight to that red or orange dot, and they're going to try and pick you off as hard as they can. So just having that silencer and that little bit of stealth available to yourself is a huge bonus. And the next one is always be ready for a gunfight. Don't ever think that someone's not going to come around that corner, because the one time you do think, oh yeah, I'm alright, no one's going to come around that corner, they will come around that corner and they'll ruin your streak. So I hope these tips and tricks come in handy for you guys. If they did, please drop a like down below and subscribe for future videos that I make. So I hope you really did enjoy this. I'm going to try some new audio settings. So thank you very much for watching once again, and peace.